Hey everyone, it's Lainey. Welcome back, and welcome if you're new. I pulled some color here from my Concord and 9th collection. I will list the colors I'm using in the description box down below. I also pulled a new purchase from scrapbook.com. It is just called Ghost, and there is 12 pieces. It does come with 2 different sentiments, Happy Halloween and Boo. We are going to be playing with the Ghost here. So I have all the dies laid out, and I'm just going to start by cutting my paper down and getting all of this cut out, and then we'll kind of go from there on the next steps. And I am loving this magnetic magic mat. It is perfection because it's magnetic. Love it, love it, love it. So I have all the cutouts here, and I went ahead and cut out the pumpkins in the other 3 colors, or in the other 2 colors, just so I had a little bit to play with. And now I'm just going to start the building process because I'm not quite sure on which direction I want to go in. I know I want the Ghost to be the center and focal point, but I also want to play with some repetition and kind of have the pumpkin jars or baskets, what have you, just kind of sporadic around the Ghost. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll see. I'll go ahead and dump that there. And I'm going to start with the hat and just using this as a reference over to the side, so I put everything in the correct place. Alright, so I'm gluing the pumpkin directly to the Ghost. And then for the Ghost hands, in the example, they made them yellow. I made them white. And so something you won't really be able to pick up on camera, but definitely in person. And let's just position the little hands. And I'm going to hold that down. So here is the little Ghost. How cute. And I love the little legs and the little feet that are going out. I think that's just so stinking cute. I did cut the Ghost out in 110-pound cardstock because I am going to build it up. So I wanted it to really be thick and substantial. You could layer the Ghost if you'd wanted, but I just decided to use 110-pound cardstock and call it a day. So we've got our panel here, and it's an A2 size, so it's measuring at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I know that I want to create a little bit of a margin, so we'll cut this down a bit. So let's just kind of play with these pieces and see what we've got to work with here. I'm actually just going to pop these little pieces out first so I can get a better visual. All right, so it's been a couple hours. I stopped because I wanted to incorporate the arch dies and I couldn't find them. And I'm in my robe. I was washing dishes, and after I got done, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go look one more time, and I found them. Here is our card base. Magnetize that down. This is our panel. And we've got our character. I think it would look nice if it was built up and the Ghost is kind of like in the window. So let's move that over to the side. And bringing in my paper trimmer here, now I want to trim this down. And I'm going to be trimming on both sides because we've already got the cutout. So what this is now is 4 1/4. So I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off of both sides. So now it is measuring at 4, and let's cut some from the top and the bottom. So we're at 5.5. Let's just cut another 1/8 of an inch off the top and the bottom, and we'll see how that looks. So we do have a slight margin there. I think that that is going to work out nicely. So I'll go ahead and put this up. I'm loving these colors. Here's all those little pumpkins that I cut out because I want them, you know, kind of falling around our character. Let's just dump those. There are some extra pieces for the hat that are mixed in here and the hands. So I'm just weeding those out real quick. And I'm definitely going to have to cut out some more pumpkins because this is not going to be enough. But let's kind of play with positioning and pattern here. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm liking this, but I'm going to go ahead and cut out some more pumpkins and we will go from there. I cut out the boo and the Happy Halloween. I was playing with the ghost and the pumpkins that I cut out as well. And I think I'm just going to go with it. I've got my foam tape here. I want to build up this panel. And using my non-stick scissors, of course. So, excuse the head. Line it up. Place it down. And here's our little ghost. And I brought in an action wobbler. So let's go ahead and get that placed down as well. Centering the ghost within the arch. How cute! So we got a little dimension, some action, and I thinking about Boo interacting with the panel and then the arch cut out a little bit, and then the rest of this white space I'm going to play with positioning these kind of randomly. So I have it zoomed in a little bit more. I am going to remove the boo and go one by one and glue the little pumpkins down, and I'm just going to add a little glue to the pumpkins because it does have those cutouts. I don't want too much glue to kind of seep through. And now that these two pumpkins are permanent, I'm going to go ahead and attach the boo. Let's line it up. Okay. And I'm definitely going to have to use my poker tool here to remove some excess glue that seeped through. It does dry clear, but I've said it does leave a glossy kind of finish. And that being on black cardstock, you would really be able to see it. So just removing that extra glue there. Now, let's make the boo permanent, and then I will finish gluing all the other pumpkins. You know what? I was gluing that down. I don't want to glue that down. I want to pop it up. So real quick, I'm just going to use this double-sided tape here and add 2 strips to the back. I'm going to cut this in half and attach it just like so. Okay, so now let's remove those backers and line it up, make it permanent. Oh yeah, I think that that was a nice touch. So let me just go ahead and work on each little pumpkin. All right, they are all glued down. I thought I had one more, but I was mistaken. So this is what we've got. Really pretty color, dimension, and it's an interactive card as well. I am loving these colors, and the little action wobbler makes it just that much more fun. I do think it needs some embellishments, maybe within the arched area. So let me pull in what I have and kind of see what will work with this. I pulled so many embellishments. I really was wanting to use the black. I pulled these to use the lighter pink, but the sizing in these is just off. I need smaller ones. I pulled these iridescent gems as well, and they just were not suited for it. And also some rose gold and some pink sequins. This is from Spellbinders. So I was really trying. And these are my dewdrops with a little bit of other stuff mixed in on accident. But the dewdrops are just always the best solution when you just don't have the right embellishment. If you need an embellishment, the dewdrop is the way to go. So we're going to do 5. A trio up at the top, interacting with the panel. That different layer there. Okay. And let's shift those over a little bit. And then a duo down at the bottom. It also adds a little shine, which I think this card needs because everything is very matte. And I think that this is a very fun and festive way to use the principle of repetition and your favorite color scheme and just go with it. So this is the finished card. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And remember to check the description box. I will list the colors used as well, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next card or craft. Thanks for watching, everyone. As usual, I really appreciate it. Bye.